We're talking about, you got it right behind us, inflation. Everything is costing more. Groceries and gas are just a few of those everyday items we're now having to pay more for because of higher prices. This week, President Biden signed what is known as the Inflation Reduction Act.
Yeah, so according to Senate Democrats, the bill aims to reduce the nation's debt and invest in clean energy production, and also allows Medicare to negotiate drug prices and reduces carbon emissions, with the overall goal of fighting inflation. News 19's Nate Stanley looked into the bill's immediate impact here in the Midlands.
Well, it started with the gas and then the food, and that impacts everything else.
Anthony McFall is a Columbia native. He says the last year has been difficult with soaring prices of everyday items.
I might have only a few bags and it's $60, $70, and that's just a lot more than I'm used to paying. I'm retired. I'm thinking about doing something part-time.
McFall spoke to News 19 outside of Uncle Willie's, a new grocery store on Main Street. The owner, Crystal Williams, says she feels the impacts of inflation more on her perishable items.
Normally there's a comparison made between the cost of milk and the cost of gas. They normally rise and fall at the same time. You got a case of avocados for $99 1 week, and 2 weeks later you got the same case for $89.
Relief from fluctuating prices could take some time. Joseph Von Nessen, a professor of economics at the University of South Carolina, says the title of the Inflation Reduction Act is misleading.
It's more a climate bill and a healthcare bill with a variety of investments and tax credits and other activities looking towards getting healthcare costs under control.
He warns although South Carolinians are experiencing some of the strains, the Midlands might not see the full impacts of the bill for a while.
So I think South Carolinians can be optimistic that hopefully we have turned the corner and we'll begin to see inflation come back down, but this is a months-long process.
News 19 also spoke with Nicholas Hill, the dean of Claflin's Business School and a professor in economics. He says investments into alternative fuel can set the groundwork for a better climate while helping fight high costs.
What it really focused on is looking at the long-term sustainability of the economy through an aspect of targeting in these different industries that we know have higher costs associated with, or fluctuating costs.
McFall thinks investment is good, but wants to see changes now.
Well, anything they do is fine, but people need help right now.
Reporting in Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.
Well, also included in the Inflation Reduction Act is the $15 billion to be invested in large-scale clean power generations here in the Palmetto State. And also here, the Inflation Reduction Act is aiming to make more affordable for South Carolina families to purchase energy-efficient appliances and to save money on your utility bill. Rebates, tax credits, and grants are being set up to help the community afford replacements and installation costs.